Legit ayo.
Okay. So, ephemeral activity. So the activity goes like this. I will group you into two, and each group must have 5 representatives. So you choose the, dito na lang, mag-start kayo, sila pang accepted ng pinag-video. So, dito na lang ang group 1 and dito ang group 2. So each group must have 5 representatives.
Kuya, Paisan.
Uy, kayo na yan. Boys, boys na.
Pagkataon mo doon.
Miguel.
Miguel.
Mga boys lang. Boys.
Please participate. Sino ang mag-participate sa activity? Kala ko yun lang magkakaroon ng prize.
Kung sila i-record kami at
Wala silang representative sa Panginoon.
May balay. May balay.
Uy, dahil! Sama kayo na doon! Kulang pa dalawa! Harita! Nagkali ako ng isa sa
Listen. Gagawa tayo ng spaces or gap habit.
What's the message?
Basta panit.
Kayo, marunong pa kayo pagkaya ng BPS? Pasok. Ayaw ko yan.
Barbecue.
So, magsa-start tayo sa likod.
No!
Basta, listen mo na, start with the lower. Okay, so ganito ang activity natin. Magbibigay ako ng question. Pero yung question, the first question is for sa likod. Tapos after, pag na-answer nyo na yung question, wait lang. Pag na-answer nyo na yung question, by operation na gagamitin, yun yung gagawin nyo. Example, multiplication yung ginamit na operation doon sa given question. So what you will do is, maganon-ganon ka para mag-pass, siya naman ang mag-answer sa next question. Extra movement will be disqualified.
Yata, pagbuwan.
Okay na, ready na? Ready na. Ipapass nyo. Example, after answering the question, may answer na. Yung operation, gagawin mo, ganyan. Tapos, gano'n na. I-pass, gano'n. Stop na yung test niya, ganyan. Tapos, example, question number 2, ito naman answer error question number 2. Number 2, the same thing. Kasi operation na sa do the symbol, and then, equals daw. Equals. Para kan pass up. As daw yung ta. As daw yung ta. Okay. After, as the area pa naman answer, akil na punta pa naman answer, can marunga and then winner. Okay? Prize will be given after the lesson. Sure? Yes, okay na.
There's calories.
Make sure your spaces now. Di ba yung dito ka?
Nagwa pa tayo ng Ganun ang tayo.
Okay, ready na?
Calculator ka.
Okay, the first question. Oh, listen na. Okay, listen. The first question is, a school bus has 32 students in the morning. Another 27 students board the bus at a stop. How many students are on the bus now? Again. Okay, if magsasabi na ako, 1, 2, 3, go. Pwede na kayo mag-answer again. Listen, a school bus
teacher yun.
Okay, again, number 1, a school bus has 32 students in the morning. Another 27 students board the bus at the stop. How many students are on the bus now? 1, wait lang. 1, 2, 3.
We don't know. You can listen.
Wait lang. Kaya na lang muna yun. Kaya mo na yun. Kaya mo. Ganito. Ito, after answer, ganito, pag tapos na ang question, raise your hand. Sino ang una maka-raise ng hand, siya ang sasagot. Okay, ikaw, example, siya ang una, hindi ka na makakasagot. Pag mali, that's the time, that's your turn. Okay?
No, parang sinabi niya. Ito ka bumalik.
Okay, eto na. O, trial lang yun na. Ito, final na. Ready? Ang unang tataas ng kamay siya ang sasagot. Okay. A farmer harvested 456 mangoes and 321 bananas. How many fruits did the farmer harvest in total? Again, wait lang. A farmer harvested 456 mangoes and 321 bananas. How many fruits did the farmer harvest in total? Wait lang.
Hello po.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Jerome. 777.
700.
Hindi na naman sagot ng
Wait lang, meron ako dito. Upo ko dyan. Okay, again? Okay, your answer is correct. Okay, into the... Okay, kapasa. Okay. Okay, next question. Okay, after answer, Ayan. Okay, next. There are 72 apples to be divided equally among 8 children. Okay, how many apples will each child get? Again, there are 72 apples to be divided equally among 8 children. How many apples will each child get? Okay, wait lang. Wait lang. In 3, 2, 1, go! What's your answer?
No.
Ang mata niya, 10. Pareho ba yan? Dahil mo tayo.
Okay. A farmer has 250 chickens. He sells 75 chickens and then buys 50 more. How many chickens does he have now?
Teacher, ulit.
What?
Hindi na intindi.
Wait lang, you listen. A farmer has 250 chickens. He sells 75 and then buys 50 more. How many chickens does he have now? Okay.
Oy, pwede sa
Wait
last
lang. Wait lang. No coaching. No coaching. Okay. In 3, no coaching. In 3, 2, wait lang. 1, go. The answer is correct. Okay. 1, 2, 1.
Na ano ang ginamit? Wala, nag-tour.
O, tatlong symbols yun.
Ano? Wait now, give me more
crayons. Each box has 24 crayons. How many crayons are there in total? Again, there are 6 boxes of crayons. Go, Mochi. Each box has 24 crayons. How many crayons are there in total? Okay, in 3, wait lang. In 3, 2,
Wait lang, wala daw. Alya kita. No coaching. Ay, no coaching.
Okay, again, there are
Purong
six
dito.
boxes. There are 6 boxes of crayons. Each box has 24 crayons. How many crayons are there in total? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Wait lang, kulang ba ang points, no? 2, 3. Okay, so siya nagka-chance ka na. Ganaw kayo. Marielek.
Ay.
No, Marielek ka na sila.
Pagkano mo na lang ngayon?
Hindi, kasi 3 points ka sa akin. 3 points kayo.
So, nanalo din kami pag mananalo.
Pag manalo siya, manalo kayo.
Okay.
Okay, last question.
Oo. Ako na po.
A group of 6 friends collected 126 seashells. If they divide the seashells equally, how many seashells will each friend get? Again, a group of 6 friends collected 126 seashells. If they divide the seashells equally, how many seashells will each friend get? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, sir.
Final!
Again.
Oo.
A teacher has 96 pencils to distribute equally among 12 students. How many pencils will each student receive? Again, a teacher has 96 pencils to distribute equally among 12 students. How many pencils will each student receive? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Sige mo na. Last one. Yes. Ano yung solution? Wala na. Pag-ibig pa na
Okay, ang maswerte si Miss Santos.
Ito po doon kami sa usap.
Miss Santos, again, what is experiential learning? Experiential learning is based on studying or inside of Yes, it can be. So according to Miss Santos, it reflects down to our experiences. Another. Learning by doing. So again, your question is, what is experiential learning based on your insight or knowledge?
Exercise.
Based on the understand or experiential students doing activity or experience knowledge. And also yes, very good. Okay, everyone be quiet. So according to Miss Eugenio, she said that it's about doing the activity based on the experience. Another, wag mo po tayo mag-raise ng hand.
Ay, volunteer na kayo. Nag-volunteer na. Wala na kayong time.
Okay, Miss what no? So, it promotes learning by doing. The student learn through experience. Yes, very good, Miss what no. According to Miss what no, ang experiential learning is about learning by doing. So, last one, so technical research. So, for me, experiential learning is learning wherein it involves hands-on activities and experiences. Also, for example, in hands-on learning, like nagsasolve tayo ng puzzle on how paano tayo mag-solve ng puzzle. Paano natin i-complete yung puzzle? Okay, thank you, Miss Rosario. Sa part 2, Miss Rosario, experiential learning is about the hands-on activities of experiences. So, yes, Aya. Experiential learning are the students learn through experience rather than the listening to the teachers. So, thank you, Miss Kyra. Sa working to Miss Kyra about experience without listening to the teacher. So, thank you for participating in class. So, now, we will talk about the experiential learning. So, everyone, can you read? Experiential learning is a philosophy and methodology in which educators engage with students in the So, experiential learning. So through experiential learning, of course, we can increase knowledge and develop our skills and also clarify values. And I know that all of us here had different experience, diba? We have similar and difference when it comes sa mga experience na na-encounter natin. So, by that, minsan nakagawa tayo ng mga maling decision and also mga tamang decision. So, this will help us to grow ourselves and or develop ourselves. So, good. So, next is
Experiential learning is also referred to as learning through action, learning by doing, learning through experience, and learning through discovery and exploration, all which are clearly defined by these well-known maxims.
okay, thank you, Miss Happy. So, through this for learning, this will help us or this key impact to it, experiential learning, because through this for learning, we learn to experience. So let's say for example, yung sinabi ni Kismer last meeting, nung nag-refer ko sila, instead of manood lang tayo sa ginagawa ng iba, so or magbasa lang tayo, we should need to participate, yes, engage. So yun. So now, we will proceed to the whole cycle of experiential learning. We have four cycles, the experiencing or the concrete experience, the reflecting or the reflective observation, and the thinking or the abstract conceptualization, and the active and the or the active experimentation. So everyone, please read the concrete experience.
Learning begins when a learner uses perception to engage in what is happening now.
So everyone, so learning starts when you directly experience something using your senses. We all know about the five senses. We have five senses. Do you want to So thank you, Faisa. So those are the five senses that we have. So now, for you, you need also to understand the present moment na nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. And also, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, hindi sapat or hindi lang po pag napapanood lang natin sa iba na ginagawa nila while nakatayo lang dito tapos lang. So dapat po, mag-participate tayo para makakuha tayo ng learning or knowledge. And also, at the same time, makakaroon din tayo na experience. Nagets nyo yung experience? Anyway, example pala nito, imagine you have division of 8 slices of pizza. You have 8 slices of pizza. You divide it to your 4 friends. So 8 divided by 4, you 2. Yes, very good. So 2 pizza. Your friends will receive 2 pizza each. So yun. So we need to use the fraction para po ma-figure out natin kung ilang pirasong pizza ba ang makuha ng kaibigan mo. So now, we will proceed to the reflecting or the reflective observation. So everyone, please read after
the experience, a learner reflects on what happened and connects feelings with ideas about the experience.
Okay, thank you. So here, it is based on the recalling or review the experiences. Dito sa reflective observation, para dinigito natin yung about sa experience natin dito sa concrete experience. So here, example, di ba yung kanina yung the division of 8 slices pizza, 8 slices of pizza among 4 friends. Nalaman natin na each of your friends naka-receive sila ng 2 pizza each, di ba? And also, we should also remember the, yung look ng pizza before and after dividing it. So, gets na lang?
Yes.
Okay, so, and also po, you should also need to recall your friend reaction if happy pa sila or sad sila sa naging division po ng pizza. Kasi sometimes, mapipil tayo ng little frustration pag nalaman natin na hindi pantay yung paghati ng pizza. Kasi dito, like dito mas malaki sa kanya, tapos sa kanya maliit. Tapos dito mas maraming toppings niya, tapos dito maliit. So, hindi pala equal
Yes.
So, dapat fair po siya. So,
here.
Again, so here, dapat, sa open experience, dapat mag-participate talaga yung bata sa para magkaroon siya ng experience. So here's a reflective observation. It is about the recalling or reviewing experience. So now, we will go to the abstract conceptualization. So everyone is here.
The learner engages in thinking each confusions and form theories. Concepts are general principles that can be tested.
Okay, thank you. So, dito po sa abstract conceptualization, it's where you clearly a specific details of your experience and start to develop your reflective observation and using them to create a general principle. A general principle. So, dito po, diba yung dito is about reviewing or recalling the experiences. So, dito po, parang na-adapt na po talaga nila yung experience and nagkaroon na po sila ng ability learning and at the same time, nakuha sila ng insight po dito sa reflective observations. Again, dito po, na-adapt na po ng mga bata or natin yung experience sa mga skills. So, yun. So, identifying patterns. So, we use the mathematical operation. Yes, mathematical operation division. Opo. Yes. The division, we use the division of, yung sabi ko na kanina yung division of, invite natin yung exercises sa among for friends. So, it gives you two slices of pizza. So, next is developing theories or concepts. So, you might develop a general concept of pair distribution. So, we should need to distribute it to pair. Distribute fairly. Para po, kasi ang principles stating here that equal distribution is necessary for fairness. So, dapat po, dapat po tayo, huwag po tayo mag-bias, nag-presented, importante siya. And siya lang makukulay na malaki. So next is formulating hypothesis. So we should need to hypothesize. Nalaman na natin na yung mathematical operation na ginamit natin is division. And nalaman na din natin yung distribution which is two slices each. And also, nalaman na din natin na we should need to give to our friends fair distribution po. So next is creating general principles. So here, to ensure of your fair distribution, we should need to use the division para po maging fair distribution. So everyone, nakikinig ba po? Yes! Nakikihan na lang? Yes! Sure? Sa akin, dito, dapat mag-perform or mag-participate talaga yung bata. So dito, thinking or knowledge about each experience. So here, dito sa abstract, yes, na-adapt na ng mga bata yung mga knowledge skills. So dito na tayo sa active experimentation. So everyone, please read.
The learner tests the theory and apply what was learned to get feedback and create the next experience.
So thank you. So here po sa acting or the active experimentation dito po, may knowledge siya talaga yung mga bata. And also, natat na po nila yung mga skills and also learning po. So dito po, maggagawa na po nila dito, sabi dito, and create the next experience po. So dito, para gagawa na naman sila ng ibang experience. So dito na papasok, babalik na naman tayo dito, tapos dito, tapos dito. Guys na lang? Yes! So please, can you explain the first cycle?
First cycle, I did it una to learn to experience. Next cycle naman.
Hindi.
First cycle, yung natutunan nila sa ginawa nila. Or concrete observation nila.
Experience kami.
Pwede or mag-participate.
Participate.
So, dito sa collective observation, sino yung nakikinig? Sige daw yun.
Sa first sa concrete, students magpa-participate na. Then sa reflective, parang students magkagawa ng report. So sa abstract naman parang adapt na ng student. So sa experimentation, parang gagawa na naman ng panito.
So everyone, announcement. Sa lahat ng mag-participate sa fourth call, you will receive our reward later on. So, I'm gonna say, of course, I hope you will participate. So, Kate already discussed what is experiential learning. Now, we will proceed to the principles of experiential learning. But before that, can you guess how many principles of experiential learning are expired? 8? Ano ba? Higher.
95.
Then, can you please raise your hand? Eight, one answer. Yes. 9. Another. Another. 12. Yes. 12. Name of Sino Franco. We have. So, experiential learning has 12 principles. Anyone, please, anyone can read? Yes, start now.
Experiential learning occurs when carefully chosen experiences are supported by reflection, critical analysis, and solution.
Thank you, Daryl. But before that, nakalimutan ko, may question pala ako. According to UC Davis 2011, the focus of EL or experiential learning is placed on the process of learning and not the product of learning. What this quote means for you? The focus of experiential is placed on the process of learning and not the product of learning. Yes, no. Another, sa EL, sa experiential learning daw, it is a process of learning and not the product of learning. Kasi yung product of learning is from traditional pa. Now for EL daw kasi, what the scope means. Yes, there is that again.
Experiential learning kasi nakafocus sa real-life situation. So, of course, processing talaga ang nabuhay ginagamit niya for the children to formally discuss or malipon ng ano na children.
Yes. Pag sinabi natin process, it is a step by step. Yes, Michelle?
Okay, so for me, why it is a process kasi yung ano kasi ang experiential learning ginagawa step by step and then hindi siya product kasi practice siya kasi nga step by step and then rather than product yung experiential learning based siya sa ginagawa sa ng mga students. So, hindi siya product kasi yung product yung product is ma-reflect mo dun sa process na learning.
Yes, thank you. So, yun na nga sabi ni everyone, are you listening?
Yes!
So, yun na nga sabi ni Darizen and Michelle, students are supported by reflection, yun ang sabi ko kanina, critical analysis, and synthesis. So, experiential learning happens when students learn by doing. Sabi nga ni si Mafra na kanina, di ba? Students ay yung experiential learning is... Hoy! Wait lang! So, sila kanina kasi nag-ask kung ano yung experiential student-centered, which is learning by doing.
Okay, teacher.
Learning by doing. So, something meaningful and then thinking about what they learn. It's not just about having an experience, but it is also, sabi ko, it is also how you reflect, analyze, and connect your ideas from your ideas to others. Now, for example, dito sa first bullet, so instead of just everyone, are you listening? Yes! Darisa, can you write the names of your
Yes, I'm right.
Now, for example, sa first bullet, so instead of just magdapat kayo ng textbook na ipa-answer sa mga students, why not ipalabas nyo sila, tapos doon yung gawin yung activity? Yes. Why not? Kasi di ba, pag nilapag nyo yung textbook, eto, i-answer nyo to, and then the students will answer, pero hindi nila alam paano yung process ng pag-answer yung textbook. So, sa experiential learning, mas ma-motivate ang students and mas ma-engage and matututo talaga sila ng mabuti pag sila ang gumagawa. So, why not make that? Yes, even from yes, exactly. That's what is experiential learning. Okay, second bullet wants to read. No one? Okay, Christopher.
Experiences are structured to require the student to take initiative, make decisions, and be accountable for
So wait that. So the second bullet means that learning activities are designed so that students must actively participate, make choices, and take responsibility for their work. Instead of just following instructions from the teachers, they have to think for themselves and solve problems. Naalala niyo yung science math dati? Sino yung teacher dito sa classroom? Ha? Yung science math dati? Michelle. Yes. Diba? Yung science math. Okay. Okay lang. Hindi tayo makasya sa thinking niya. So, diba? Remember yung science math? Yung driver natin ang nag-handle ng pera. Siya, tapos yung co-officers niya, yung mga officers ang nagtulong para magplano para magplano sa event na gagawin natin. And then, dyan yung papasok yung Faisal. Are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Dyan papasok yung let's go to the second bullet because students will calculate the students will calculate the costs, the prices. Michelle, nung nalikom niyo ba yung pera, did you canvas first? Yes. And after canvas, oh my God. After canvas, ano yung third step pagkadaw sa canvas? So, nalikot niyo na yung mga ano yung saan yung mas mura, and okay naman and that's decision making. Yes. You decide with your
Pierce.
with your officer. Yes, with your officer. Now, let's go to the third bullet and okay, Mercy. Hanapin mo ang matagal si Mercy.
Throughout the experiential learning process, the student is actively engaged in posing questions, investigating, and experimenting during solving problems, showing responsibility, being creative, and constructive.
Mercy, what have you understand? A little bit of knowledge.
with true experience daw. So yung mga learners is must na-improve. Diba? True experience. Number 4, yes, Paisal? Short lang.
For me kasi, through investigating kasi, isa for example, binibigyan ng like officer, di ba?
Yes,
Yung kasi, lalo naman na yung mga price, yung saan mas cheaper, affordable.
Yes, thank you, Paisal. So, from the words active, engage. So, students are actively involved in the learning process instead of just listening or memorizing. Yung listening or memorizing saan ito makikita? Sa experiential or sa traditional? Ano yung ulit? Traditional or experiential? On sa traditional. So, on this part, you will ask questions, explore new ideas, and test different methods, and think creatively. They take responsibility for their learning, solve problems on their own, and try to make sense of what they discover. So, instead of just receiving information from traditional way, yung tayo nagamisa lang sa traditional tayo talaga ang gumagawa. Sa dito sa experiential, we learn by doing and figuring things out with ourselves, right? Now, our next bullet is, hindi na naman sa side. Yes, Jonalyn? Yes, Jonalyn?
The instructor primary role includes planning, suitable experience, solving problems, solving supporting students, ensuring physical and emotional safety, and facilitating the learning process.
So, dito we have 5. Papasok na dito yung questions, asking questions, investigate, experiment, solve problems, and creativity. Pag sinabi natin creativity, ano ito? Creativity. Pag sinabi natin yes, Gladys? Yes, Gladys? Creative. Pag sinabi natin creative, what does it mean? Be creative.
Outside the box.
Outside the box. And, yes, you want to...
Idea.
Yes, Tyra?
To access an idea.
Okay. So, next we have here, and the instructor recognizes and encourages spontaneous opportunities for learning. Faisal. So, this means that what students learn through hands-on experiences feels personal and meaningful to them. Pag kayo ba may natutunan, matadala niyo ba to for future? Yes! Okay, here's an example na dinadala niyo pa rin ang experience niyo from your Yes, Tyra, go! Yes, Tyra.
Pag-learn natin yung teacher para magawa na ng more like sa mga maging LPT.
Okay, yes, Briggs?
Elementary, habang pagtandaan yung pag-aat, pag-pilit na marunong mag-subtract. Yung lifelong learning.
Yes, thank you, Briggs! Oh my God, thank you so much for that. So, again, instead of just memorizing facts, they connect what they learn to their own lives. And this experiential learning will help them remember better and use it in the future when they face similar problems or new learning situations. Everyone, I have a question. So, did you experience yung problem yung previously, tapos na-experience niyo ulit ngayon? What situation, what problem na naranasan niyo dati tapos na naranasan niyo pa rin ngayon? Financial. I know you are related when it comes to financial. Okay, another financial. Yes, Colleen. Ano yung problem? Ha? Ewan yung problem ko. Rich. Ewan yung problem ko. Dati kasi hindi ako magsalita. Ano yun? Yes, Mercy.
Elementary and high school. Hindi ba sila pumapatol? Tapos ngayon, ako lang.
Ang galing na improvement! Okay, go, Leia.
So, na-encounter ko before, from first year until now, na-experience pa rin natin siya sa on how making lesson plan. The improvement there is, in first year tayo, we don't have any ideas or we don't know how to make the lesson plan, the flow, the objectives of that idea. And today, we have already known na kung paano gumawa, kung flow, materials, objectives, and all.
And do you think pagtanda natin, marunong pa rin tayo gumawa ng lesson plan?
Yes!
Leia? Love Leia?
If we can see ourselves in the educational field. If doon talaga tayo, if yun ang passion natin. Pero yung making lesson plan, kahit hindi tayo nasa educational field, maan natin siya kasi step by step process lang siya.
Yes, thank you very much, Leia. Exactly. Now let's proceed to the next bullet. Okay. Relationships. Relationships are developed and nurtured student to self, student to others, and student to the world at large. So dito sa student to self, we will understand our strengths, our weaknesses, and how we learn best. Sa others naman, we will work in teams, we will communicate and learn from each other. Now sa world naman, which is the HATSA, they see how what they learn and applies to real life situations and society. Next one is instructor. Yes, Marshall, please read. The instructor and students may experience success, failure, adventure, risk-taking, and uncertainty because the outcomes of the experience cannot totally be predicted. So this means that enhanced on learning, so experiential learning, both the teacher and students don't always know exactly what will happen. Sometimes they succeed, sometimes they fail, and sometimes there are challenges na bigla lang dumarating. So we as a students take risks by trying new ideas, face uncertainty when solving problems, or feel excited about discoveries. So this makes learning more like real life, where outcomes aren't always predictable but lead to valuable lessons. So teacher experience to take risks.
Yes!
Give me one example, taking some risks. Did you experience like taking a risk?
Yeah.
Yes, and less risky. Yes.
One of the best example yung public speaking. Meaning, stage kasi you actually prefer to keep socializing us.
Yes. So that's what taking risks. Yes, risks.
Ano dito sa taking risk, courting to someone.
What?
Courting to someone.
Why do you think that is a risk?
Kasi nanigo pa
Wait up. Yes?
Kasi nanigo pa sa kanya kahit hindi ka sure sila naramdaman niya sa'yo kasi kung ano pala siya nito.
Okay, let's take a break. So, opportunities or reasons for students and instructors to explore and examine their values. So dito, it means that both students and teachers get a chance to think about what is important to them. Through hands-on learning, they can explore their beliefs, opinions, and values while solving problems or making decisions. For example, a student working on a project about budgeting. Kanina yung example kay Michelle about budgeting. Now, Yeah, that's the end of my part. Thank you. Okay. Let's move to
Ayaw na naman tayo.
Last na tayo kanya? Last na tayo?
Okay. Let's move to the next learning process. Kaya na, para mabilis. So, very challenge discovery. Students are presented with the open-ended program or tutorials that encourage them to explore mathematical concepts independently. So, anyone? Hindi kayo para So, let's proceed to the
Sorry, ate.
So, because I hypothesis and formation and testing, so the student developed hypothesis about the mathematical relationship and understanding. So, sa central and discussion, through the central and discussion, students are
Guys, citizen.
So, dito sa third ball, ulit, so dito na yung di ba gumawa na sila ng so dito na yung nire-represent na nila yung experiences nila about dun sa ginawa nilang problem or yung solving nila. So yung instructor na-analyze ng yung ginawa ng students. So, application and problem solving.
Application and problem solving.
Application and problem solving because the students will apply their knowledge into the real world situation.
So, dito na yung i-apply na nila yung knowledge na na-adapt nila dun sa instructor na yung sa nila. So, next, feedback and interpretation. So, dito sa feedback, so yung instructor nagpaprovide siya ng feedback about dun sa outcome ng students. So, example rules and experiential learning. So, first, dito na yung curriculum design. So yung is creating engaging activities that align with the learning objective. So, dapat align mo sa learning objective. So, second, ang facilitating exploration. So, ito na providing supporting environment where students feel comfortable yung taking risks or mistake nila na. So, sa third, guiding inquiry. So, dito na helping students to focus their inquiries, develop their problem solving strategies, connect their findings to problem
Experiential learning opportunities in higher education that can be found in most disciplines. The following is a list of learning experience as noted by George Mason University 2011, Loretta Calvert University 2011, Northern Illinois University. So in college, students don't just learn from books and lectures. They also learn by doing real work in their books and field. This kind of hands-on learning is called experiential learning. And by this, we can help students gain practical skills and experiences before they graduate. Bongbong Marcos, can you read?
Apprenticeship experiences provide students try out a job, usually an experienced professional skills to act as a mentor. Apprenticeship are like on-the-job training usually lead to certification. Many skills are experiencing by doing apprenticeship.
This is when students learn a job by working with an expert. For example, a person training to be an electrician might work under a professional electronics to gain more skills. Next is clinical experiences. Right, Haidal?
Our hands-on one area of study such as nursing students, experience for child development and education. Students participating in daycare and reduction centers.
These involve hands-on work related to field of study. For example, nursing students work in a hospital not to learn how to take care for their patients. So, Pastor, can you read? Pastor,
Operating education experiences are more extensive than internship and will usually span 2 or more semesters of work, go on straight personal work experiences, and are tied very closely to student work.
So these are long-term work experiences, usually lasting more than a semester and are often paid. For example, an engineering student might work for a company while still studying to gain real-world experience. Sara Duterte, can you please read? Fellowship experiences provide a short or informal training to the period of time, usually 6 months to 1 year. They are usually corporations and foundations as individuals or sitting in course of learning or research. This allows students to apply classroom learning in real-world settings. For example, archaeology students might visit ancient sites to dig and study the artifacts. Okay, University Duterte, can you please read? University allows students to explore the apply content, learn in the classroom in specified real experience how we practice. Okay, this allows students to apply classroom learning in ways. Okay na pala?
Experiences. These fellowship experiences highlighted, ito na yung prevision sa school, like, practical experiences. Practical experiences are often so practical experiences and internship are almost the same, but the difference between the two is yung internship is mas mahaba yung duration niya kapag ka mag-intern tayo. While practical kasi shorten lang ang duration. Practical din, nagpa-practice siya or learn in a real world setting. While internship, study lang o in-study lang nila is based on their course or field of studies. So, shorten lang as service learning. So, what are the benefits of this or practically beneficial for both students and the community? Kasi, ito na yung, di ba, first year tayo, meron tayo tawag ng NSTP. So, doon na, example tayo, education. So, connected sa atin is LTS or Literacy Training Service. So, ganun din sa another area of, course, like for example, ano ba yung ROTC? Saan ba yun? Anong course ba yun naman? Ito, beneficial siya for students and the community. Like, a good example, yung CWTS for Okay, so gano'n na. Gets na dito. Madalihan na lang ito kasi ano naman siya, very
Yes, teacher.
student teaching experiences. So, very basic and very, parang understandable. So, for example, tayo, education course. So, pinag-explain tayo for practical or internship. Tapos, syempre, ang ibibigay services natin sa atin is focus sa education din. So, mag-handle tayo ng students or ibibigay tayo sa ilang classroom setting. So, ganun setup din. Based lang talaga siya or mag-focus sa field of study din. Next is study abroad. Dito study abroad experiences, magiging study ka abroad to adapt another culture. So, by adapting another culture, syempre mag-learn ka and through that, you have experiences and also a knowledge for what you have gained from the another culture. So, dito sa volunteer experiences, so same dito